Bueno, gente, estamos haciendo ya el viaje para reunirnos con Glendan. Así que vamos allá, a ver qué nos dicen esta vez. Déjame pasar, ¿eh?
You have returned. The rule is still the same, you know.
Sí, sí.
Here is the seal of the Denegad Katasach, of the village of Wenshavier.
And so you are a trusted friend of the great healer. He must see your true face and find it worthy. Enter. You are welcome.
Bien, gracias. Gracias, mire. Vamos a robarle algo, ¿no? ¿O no hay nada para robar? Glendan.
I give you warm greetings, Glendan. I am Disarday, legate of the Congregation of Merchants.
Your merchant congregation sways me very slightly from my path.
Bueno.
But you are a current of Katasach. His trust in you makes me stop and look at you. What brings you here?
I seek a remedy. My cousin, as well as many other people on our island, suffer from a terrible sickness. We think that only Enon Miel Frichteman can help us find a cure.
Really? And Katasach sent you to see me?
He told me that the only way to meet with your god was to come and see you. You would judge our worthiness.
Judge your intentions? Yes, that I can do. But even if I should do this, you would have many trials to pass.
Las pasamos
For
todas
the
en un
path you seek
periquete.
to follow has only been tread but a very few times, and you are the first Renaigse to set foot upon it. We must begin where everything begins.
La prueba del agua.
There is a trial. The trial of water. It will show us the reflection of your soul.
What must I do?
Adelante.
You must go to a cavern and tell me what you see on the seal you will find deep in its center.
And this cavern is guarded, I suppose.
That is true. But the simplest solution is not always the best. It is a path with many forks. I hope you will prove that you understand the spirit of our people and our island. Go now. Show us your true face, and return purified by the waters of the cavern.
What can you tell me about your god?
That the word God is too small to hold him. He is Tir Fradi in all and everything. The wisdom of his people, the gentleness of his rivers, the strength of his volcano. You are looking for wisdom to heal the Renaigse, but you still see it with the eyes of a sort of Donegat. He is much more than that. He is the essence of all life, of all magic, the spring.
Venga, vamos allá.
I must
Qua Awelem said.
Go a Valencia. Ahora tampoco tengo más misiones, ¿no? Ah, sí, la prueba del agua. ¡Ay! Puedo hacerlo de Siora. Pues vamos a hacerlo de Siora.
Karantz, I need to talk to you. I have to ask you for another favor.
I'm
Vamos a
listening,
hacerlo.
Siora.
Do you remember the mind shakers in my village?
Yes. If I understand correctly, there was some kind of an agreement made with them.
Even though these priests would make good allies against the lions because they hate them as much as we do, my mother would never have traded the spirits of the people of the village in exchange for their help. And she would have wanted to be buried according to our rituals. She was deeply attached to our traditions.
So you think that they're lying?
Yes. And you understand these Renaigse better than I do. Will you investigate this matter with me?
Venga, vamos.
Of course. Let's go.
You have spoken to Glendan as you wanted. What
¿Quién
more
te hablaba a
can I
ti,
do for you?
protagonista?
I was asked to pass the trial of water. What do you know about it?
I have never passed it. Only those who must reveal their soul walk this path. the High Kings and Queens. It is a tremendous honor given to you, Renaigse.
Do you have any advice to give me?
I only know that the trial can be passed in many ways, and your choice will reveal the makings of your soul. One way is through strength, the other by ruse and heart. But I know no more than this. The trials are kept secret. Anything else?
No.
Nothing else, thank you. I need to leave.
Goodbye.
Good luck.
Vamos a ayudar así ahora.
Do not lose yourself in your own reflection.
Que además con Siora, como le enfadé con Afra, me ha bajado uno el nivel. No he visto, no sé si tendrán misiones. Vamos allá. A ver qué nos comentan.
Hello, my child.
Ay, Dios mío.
What a pleasure to see someone come to us with such eagerness. Do you want to hear the word of Saint Matthias and come into the light?
No.
Not really, Father. My name is Desarde. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation.
Nice to meet you, Your Excellency. What can we do for you?
We would like to know more about the agreement you supposedly sealed with Bladnid.
I do not see how our agreement concerns the congregation. But since you are asking us, we swore to provide this village with all our support in their fight against the Alliance.
In exchange, its inhabitants will have to renounce their pagan cult and turn towards the light.
My mother would
Claro,
never
muy
have
fácil.
made such an agreement. She's the one who encouraged me to become a Donegad.
The Queen had understood that the light was the only true
Claro.
path, even if she was attached to traditions. It is for this reason that we have accepted to seal our agreement according to your own rituals.
She had an engraver come to Val Ristal. He carved your strange symbols in the stone.
I do not believe a single word of this. You, the people of the light, are nothing but liars.
You would do well to hold your tongue, young lady. This village is now under our spiritual authority.
By not respecting us, you are committing blasphemy.
A ver si
And
nos vamos a matar
blasphemy
también.
is a crime that we punish severely.
Because you think that you can administer justice here. I am the daughter of Bladnid, and you are...
Siora,
Muerte.
let's not get into another battle and make new enemies. Let's go find this stone.
That is an excellent idea. Then you will see that we are telling the
Estos
truth.
ya me han caído mal, Está el podrusco este. Campamento Falgerstone. Oye, el móvil deja... Uy, ¿tú qué me vas a romper el móvil, tío? Bueno, ya está. Limpito.
Here's the stone we were looking for. It is destroyed. We can no longer decipher the symbols. Strange, isn't it?
The
Pues,
stone was damaged on purpose. We will never know the precise terms of the agreement.
There may be a way. Promises in stone are a very ancient tradition. Those who want to make these agreements must turn to a keeper of promises. An artisan who makes the stone speak. There are but a few. We did not have one in our village before Karadek's arrival. He must be the one who engraved this stone.
I thought you could not write.
The Donegada have a secret writing that the keepers of promises always learn. Those who want to seal a promise tell them to write and they take care of it.
Interesante. Pues vamos a buscar al guardián de las promesas, SkHaitzwalker.
Strange. It looks like no one's there, but the door's left open.
Todo roto también.
Everything is broken and turned upside down. Empty. A sculpted engraved stone.
Símbolos, verá.
What happened here?
It seems like there was a fight. Everything is scattered around.
This workshop was purposely devastated.
The owner must have left in a hurry, taking a few things and destroying the rest.
Unless someone else did this. We must find SkHaitzwalker.
Do you know where he might be?
This engraved stone bears the mark of Baraeg Nodas,
Dunkas.
Dunkas's clan. Do you remember him? SkHaitzwalker originally belonged to this clan. He may have returned.
Let's go to Greedfall and we'll find out.
Vigigdo. Me gustan los nombres, tío. Vamos, hay que ir a Vigigdo. A ver. Este es Dunkas.
What brings you here on Almanawi?
We're looking for SkHaitzwalker, the Keeper of Promises.
Did he come back to your village?
He did come, and then he left. We could not take him back.
Did you exile him? Why?
He is the one who left. He disagreed with our stance on the Renaigse. He thought that we should be fighting them, throwing them back to the sea. This is why he joined the Gaesrad. I did not want him to return if it meant that he would bring his hatred with him.
Do you know where he might have gone?
He feared someone or something, and he wanted to hide. He must have left for the woods south of here. He knows the area well. Is there anything else?
No.
I must leave.
Qua awalum say.
Cobalance. Exactamente. Esto no es una aldea muy grande. Pues nos toca patear un poco. Hostia, sí que es grande todo esto. Claro, ha ido justo ahí y será más pequeñito, pero sí, sí. Bigito. Por ahí, ¿no? La musiquilla esta me encanta.
It is SkHaitzwalker. He's over there.
Signora, Bertir Tumad Donegad. What are you doing with these strangers?
These strangers are my friends, SkHaitzwalker. You can speak in front of them without fear.
What do you want?
Perdonad, he tenido un imprevisto. Vamos a
Tell
preguntarle.
me about your role as Keeper of Promises. What does it consist of?
Most words must be free and able to fly like birdsong. But some words must survive those who utter them. So they call on the Keepers of Promises. Those who want to become one must win the trust of the Donegada and prove their wisdom.
Yeah.
Then they teach us the words of stone. And when someone wants to seal a promise, we offer them those words.
So you're a kind of cleric. Thank you, Karadeg.
Do you want to know anything else?
We would like to ask you about a stone you supposedly
A ver
engraved.
qué dice.
It is the stone of the Renaigse, isn't it? I should never have accepted to seal such a promise. I did not like them, but I could not refuse to fulfill my duty. Not when Bladnid was demanding it. And
Hostia,
now
sí
that
que se
she
lo
is
pidió.
no longer with us, these Monasinaiga are chasing me.
It is
Monisinaiga.
because you are the last person to know what was engraved on it. The stone has been destroyed.
I kept the piece of tree bark in which I prepared the glyphs.
Bueno,
All
tiene
the
ahí.
details are there.
With this tree bark, we could verify what my mother promised. Can you give it to us?
No, Donegad. I do not mean to disrespect you, but I will not. The Renaigse only bring us trouble, and you come with them. They will disappoint you just like they disappointed your mother. I do not want to deal with them
Vaya.
ever again. They threaten my life, and because of them, I am forced to hide here.
Since you want to chase the Renaigse away, and since you want protection, why don't you join the rebels? We could indicate the location of one of their camps for you.
The rebels?
The Donea Exregao.
Donde
They
ella
fight
es
the
Greedfall.
Renaigse, and they accept people from all clans.
I have heard about them, but I didn't know where to find them.
We could help you join them, but we need this tree bark. It's the only way to prove that the priests lied.
In that case, take the tree bark. I hope that it will help you to chase these
mira que fácil ha cambiado de
Renaigse
opinión.
away, Donegad. And I did not think I would say this one day. But thank you, Renaigse.
What do these glyphs say?
Si ora, insulares,
We will
bien.
assist the priests in their war against the lions, and they must help us in return. There is nothing about the spirits of the people of the village, or renouncing our traditions. I knew they were lying. Let's show this to Iselt.
Ah. Volver directamente, hombre, si me puedes llevar. Yo feliz. Estará en la cabaña base esta. ¡Chu! ¿Cómo se llama este?
Siora, Asir. Always with your new friends.
Otra vez.
Ertir to Madiseld. I'm happy to see you. What do you want?
Azeld, about this pact your mother supposedly made with the priests.
Yes. Did you find anything new?
Todo.
We went to Falristel to see the stone.
Were you able to read it, Siora?
No, because it was destroyed by someone. I am certain that the priests did it to protect their lies.
You're probably right. But for as long as we cannot
Sí,
prove
podemos
it...
demostrarlo.
We retrieved the piece of tree bark that Karadeg used as a model.
Siora, what's written on it?
Mother promised to help them against the lions, and they promised to help us in return. There's nothing mentioned about them settling here. And even less about them being entitled to the spirits of the people of our village.
So they lied. They mocked us and insulted the memory of our mother.
I
Pues sí,
think it's high
echadlos.
time they left. Don't you agree?
I think so too.
Venga,
Come on,
echadlos.
let's go. You lied to us.
Voy a bajar más con TLM.
Children, leave this village at once. You will never be welcome here again.
But if you want our help with the Alliance, your people must convert to the light.
By lying, you have insulted the memory of the Queen. The entire village will be happy to make you pay for your affront if they hear about it.
Quedaos,
You do
quedaos.
well to leave before having to face their wrath.
We are not here to shed blood.
Very well, we're leaving. But we will not forget your role in this matter, Your Excellency.
Igual te mato todavía, hijo de puta.
I did not think they would leave of their own accord. Thank you, Onol Manawi. Thanks to you, we managed to chase away these lawyers. And we will be able to perform our rituals and give our mother back to the earth. Yes. Thank you. Our village
Otro éxito
is
más. Yuhu.
Siora, I will need you for the ritual. Will you help me? Of course,
supuesto.
Asir.
Si era más 3, bien. Bien.
Karans,
Karans.
do you need something?
How did you know that those missionaries were lying? After all, given the situation, your mother could have wanted to form an alliance.
I knew my mother well. We were close. She would never have renounced her beliefs to
Tiene
forge an
sentido.
alliance.
I think I understand. Your island, your culture, and your faith are so closely tied that you cannot renounce
Buenas
one
palabras,
without
buenas
renouncing
palabras del
the
Sarde.
others.
Exactly. The earth talks to us because we believe in it, in its spirits. Without these beliefs, we would be but empty shells. Our mother would never have wanted that for us. I am happy
Increíble
to see
cámara,
that you
Increíble.
understand us so well. Anything else?
Toma más 2.
Why are you and your sister so different?
If you're talking about physical differences, they're linked
Onol
to the fact
Manawi.
that Iseld is not Onol Manawi. When we were little, we were perfectly identical. But our tempers were always different.
¿Cómo era de
What kind
niño?
of child were you?
I suppose I was very curious and studious. I loved when our father taught me the name of some plants and how they could be used.
Then you haven't changed. Isn't it out of the same curiosity that you chose to follow me?
At first, perhaps. But the more
Ojo,
I
cuidado.
know you, the more I find other reasons to stay with you. Anything else?
I must pass the trial of water.
A ver si sabe.
Do you know anything about it?
I have heard it talked about. It is a trial
Alto
that all
rey.
must pass if they wish to become the High King. One says that the trial reveals the true personality of those who pass it. My mother passed it during the last election, but it was Vinbar that was elected in the
Vinbar.
end.
Did she tell you about it?
A little, but it is a secret trial. It is important that you give your whole heart to it. I know that you must choose your path in your way. Combat is not necessarily the best response, even if it allows you to get to where you are going.
Ya,
If you are
eso habrá que
confronted
verlo.
with animals, remind yourself that they must feed. And there are ways of altering food to make those who eat it fall into a deep and peaceful
O
sleep.
sea que en vez de matar, darles comida.
Is that an idea that your mother used? It's clever. Thank you.
Anything else?
No.
I must leave you. See you later.
Bueno. Pues nos falta la prueba del agua, chicos. Así que nada, nos vemos. Y hasta la prueba del agua. Hasta pronto. Adiós.